Hello, hello. I know no one would be here right now, right off the jump. I didn't have it scheduled or anything, but if you're tuning in early, hello. Just going to finish setting up this stream, tweet it out, um, all of that good stuff. So let's get it going. So just sending this link out to some groups that I'm in and on Twitter and everything. I'm gonna try and get some people in here. Welcome if you are tuning in. Feel free to say something in the chat. Let me know you're here. Well, I was in a group, a small group. So I thought. Gonna try and figure something out there. I'm gonna just real quickly. I'm going to turn off the desktop display, browse my personal Facebook account, and try and find that group that I'm in. I wanna send my link out there and see, cause I do have some friends in there. They usually like to come hang out. So sorry about that. But hello again. If you are just tuning in, let me know in the chat below. Let me know what's going on. Let's interact and let's form a little small community. We're going to be discussing AMC and the other stocks today here in just a minute once we get this up and going entirely. I'm going to pull this up on my phone as well real quick so I can get the live chat. This makes it so much easier for me to keep up with what's going on. Interesting. It says it's not receiving enough video. Yeah, this is very weird. I don't know what's going on right now. It says my internet is intermittent or something. Yeah, that's really weird. We're just gonna see if that'll pan out. I'm gonna try and sorry, I keep this little black thing on this red light until I can find a piece of tape because that red light kills me. It's so bright. So sorry about that. One moment. Just trying to get this. It seems like I'm having a connection issue right when I jump in here. I'm back in the green, blood red pretty much. But I'm still seeing an error on the YouTube end. It says YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So I do apologize for that. I know this just started. There's probably no one watching, but if there is, my bad. I try to get it going. I don't see what the issue is. I'm gonna be right back. 1 second. So for whatever reason, I did have my TV on out there streaming, without anyone watching it. So maybe that will let up. I've never really had this issue like this before, so this is news to me. Yeah, this is news to me. It said it peaked down to 0. So very strange stuff going on right there. I don't know what's going on. Just give me 1 minute, please, to figure that out as I set this up. If anyone's out there, if you want to share this, we can get some people in here. We're just getting started, so yeah, we're gonna have a lot to talk about. And not to mention my computer's just being stupid at the same time. I don't know why my internet would be spiking like this. I've never had this issue even. And it even says I'm in the green right now, but still it says poor connection on YouTube. This is crazy. I do apologize. Anybody tuning in. It says it's green from OBS, but apparently no data. I can try and lower the bit rate. I'm not too sure if that's going to assist me right now. That might do something. Alright, so I'm now checking the stream on my phone to make sure that there's no like intermittent delay or too much of a lag. Alright, it looks like I may have figured out. It looks like it's working on my phone okay, and OBS says it's green right here, but YouTube is still saying that it's buffering. I don't know why it's. I just started this for those of you tuning in, I just started this stream and it's saying. I mean, I'm really confused. Let me know if you guys can say something in chat. It'd help me out a lot right now. Because it says I'm green on OBS on my phone. It sounds and seems like it's working okay. But on the YouTube side of things, it says that it's poor and that it's buffering. And I just want to make sure that it's not poor and that it's buffering. You know, I don't want to make sure. I want to make sure that that's not the case. So if anyone can let me know. I do not know why this is happening. Now it's saying that I am having an internet issue when before it wasn't. So just a moment to figure that out, I guess. But we're gonna be talking a lot about Alright, so it looks like I almost had it going. Okay, it went away again. Let's see here. I got green again, 4,000 kilos, way better. I don't know why that's so low even. Well, this is a little irritating. So again, anyone tuning in, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with my stream, and if anyone could help me out with the chat, that'd be best. I just started this up, so and I'm having problems. I don't know why. I've never had these type of problems. It says my connection in OBS is green, basically like it's good to go. I watched the stream from my phone, and it sounds and looks alright on my end, but YouTube will not stop like spamming me with this viewers will experience buffering. So I'm trying to figure out if anybody is experiencing buffering or if that's even happening. I don't know why. I want this to just go away. I've never even seen it like this. I mean, it might have popped up once or twice, but I've never had like a consecutive issue where I can't stream. Apparently, again, it says now it says excellent connection. So I'm hoping it'll stay like that. That would be great. Yeah, just to give you an idea, this is what I'm looking at. Having a lot of all these issues. So it was saying it was yellow, and it was saying poor connection, and that viewers are experiencing buffering. So just trying to make sure that that's not the case. So yeah, if you're just tuning in, let me know. Let me know in the chat if you can see right now what's going on with the with your side of things. Just trying to get this connection situation figured out. I was essentially this whole time I've been streaming. It's only been about 13 minutes. I've been trying to get it going. It's showing that I'm in the green in OBS and good to go, but it was showing green now on YouTube, but the whole time it was showing yellow and that it was poor connection. I just want to make sure that we're smooth before I get wasting my time. Okay, it seems to be working alright right now. I don't know why this is... Okay, this isn't even up to date. So, there's that now. Alright, this is looking a lot better for me now. Okay, so I'm gonna tweet this stream out one more time because I did just tweet it. If you came from the tweet, thank you. How you doing? If you want to interact with me in chat, you can ask me anything, say anything. We're all a family over here. But I'm just gonna try and get that tweeted out again because it was not working for basically the entire time that started. So bear with me. I do apologize, but we are just getting started. I didn't expect any of this to go down. I never had an issue with getting a stream up before, so just trying to get around that issue. So sending a tweet out. If anybody's coming from the tweet, hello, welcome. We're just a small family over here. If you want to interact in chat, you can ask me anything, say anything. we'll all interact with you. Did it not just tweet out my new one? Why? Why does Twitter want to do me like this? Technology is just doing me so dirty right now, and I've never had any of these type of issues. This is crazy. Doing me worse than it ever has. So, just bear with me. My apologies. All right. So I finally got that tweeted out. I finally as well got my connection to say that we're in the green. So welcome if you're just coming in now. We're gonna get this started. I think we had some people in. We lost some people real quick. So we had a lot of connection issues in the beginning, but we're back up. It looks like we're doing okay. So I would love to interact with you guys in chat if we can. We can get some discussions going on AMC. We can start there, or Sundial, anything. I know a lot of names are being talked about right now. I'm also real quickly. I'm in a Facebook group that I just don't want to show my Facebook in, but I'm gonna throw this stream up there real quick. Bear with me. Just gonna copy the link, the same thing I did there on Twitter, and throw it up in that group because I do have some people that may be interested in joining. Possibly. So one moment, if we can get some interactions going in the chat, I'll respond to that when I'm done with this. All right, so I've got that posted up on the Facebook now. I apologize so much for all of the complications that we've got going on here. Looks like we have most of those figured out. We're gonna get some music going. I'm still in good stream health apparently, so let's do that then. Let's keep it going. Cool. I lost my Twitter. Here it is. All right, so if you're coming from Twitter, thank you. Hello. I love interacting with you guys. So if you have anything to ask or anything to say that we can get started with, feel free to do that in the live chat. I will interact with you. I'm just gonna get started at looking at AMC's after hours in Webull. A lot of people ask what I use. I use Webull to look over the stocks. I trade typically with, well, I have a Webull account, I have a Robinhood account, I have a cashapp account, and I have a Fidelity account. So I'm pretty much everywhere, but I use Webull in terms of what's on the computer. It's probably the best to interact with. I think the best user interface for a computer, in my opinion. It just looks really good. We got some people coming in. Hello. If you want to interact and chat, that's pretty much what makes the small streams more fun. So if you want to ask me anything or get started on a discussion with anything, let me know in the chat. We can get going. Also, if you leave a like on the video, it will help project this video and this channel to more people on YouTube. So that would help too. So definitely smash the like button. I hate asking for likes, but it seems like you kind of have to ask for likes in order to get your content moving a little bit. But yeah, in terms of AMC doing good today, they were up until about the halfway point, and then they decided to turn around, pull a full 180 on us. We do have an upward trend that is continuing from earlier this morning all the way into the after hours. You can see that these low points here are pretty much, it's trending up still, even in consideration or in comparison to where it dropped this morning. In terms of where we were in the pre-market, we're pretty much in line with where we were, which I find that interesting. So I kind of feel like tomorrow is very unpredictable. Although I do predict that there is a potential still for a short squeeze. I think that's possible. The numbers I'm hearing, which I don't know if are reliable yet or not, are anywhere between 66 and 80%. So it seems like there could be a short squeeze possible. And I also think the long-term future of this company is good. So I'm invested in it currently. I have 51 shares at $11.51 cost per share. I definitely didn't get a good deal. I bought in a little early, so I'm not an advisor or a professional. I'm definitely just a degenerate. So don't take from my opinions for anything more than what they are. I guess opinions, and or else you'd be in at 11.50 like me. So I would definitely say buy down here if you are willing to get into AMC. I do see we have some more people coming in. Hello. If you're new here, I love interacting with the chat. We just got this stream going, so no one said anything yet. But if you want to ask me anything, bring up anything, or if you want me to look up any stocks, we can discuss anything. So let me know what's going on, guys. And again, smash that like button. I hate asking for likes. It's very repetitive and kind of cliche, but it really does seem that way. You gotta ask for it, or at least remind the viewers to like the video if you do enjoy. At least use that as a tool to let me know if I'm doing alright. But yeah, it helps the content be projected, which I think is kind of lame. It should just be projected anyway. And just before anyone asks, I have this little microfiber cloth on my microphone because of that bright red light. I don't know who thought to put a bright red light aiming right at your face, but that's a terrible idea. I just need to get some like electrical tape or something. Really. Or I might have to rip that light out of there. But AMC looked really good today at, certain points. I thought it might have been time for the squeeze, but I guess what had happened is a hedge fund or two maybe purchased some shares in the quantity of the millions probably. So that's good news. If other hedge funds are buying shares at this price point, then then they would probably be expecting it to go up from here. As well as Wanda is preparing a sale of their shares, so it seems like there is a squeeze coming just based off of all of the data and information that we're given on this stock. Also, we had this really weird thing happen right here before close. If anyone could explain that to me, that would be very, very helpful. But I'm not sure how good the little words are showing up for you guys, but in terms of these 4 charts here, I typically keep the other 4 most talked about things here, so let me know if you want me to update them or change them. But I've got GME, HCMC, Dogecoin, and Sundial over here, and of course AMC on the main chart. As you know, they're pretty much consolidated here in the after hours. You really don't expect much other than a discussion, I guess, about the stock. There's really this is a really strange pattern that we have going on here all the time. I'm preparing myself for a short squeeze. I think it's possible. Sundial is still going to the moon, which is really cool. I'm not invested in there myself, but I definitely should have been. And again, if you're just tuning in, I love to interact with the chat. So if anyone's out there wants to say anything, ask me anything, have me pull up anything, this definitely gets a lot more fun with the interactions as we get more people in here. If you want to help me get some more people, throw a like on it. It'll help project this to more people on YouTube. So looking at GME though, let's take a look at GME. Of course, following the same sort of trend that we saw AMC follow today. They've been doing that a lot, which is, you know, of course, very interesting. I don't think really anything's doing it like these two are. They're like twin brothers. They're in unison, whatever you want to say. They're pretty much there's something going on with them, most definitely. So I'm really interested to see where that will go. As far as GameStop, I feel like they also have still a chance for a squeeze, but I'm not personally invested into GME. And you know, we are up just a little bit, so we did make it pretty far, but unfortunately we did come right back to earth. Dogecoin is absolutely crazy in my opinion. I don't know. I'm probably going to get into Dogecoin eventually, but right now I think the hype's too high for me. So Dogecoin, sorry about that, I was just distracted on my phone there. Dogecoin seems to be consolidated for a minute at this range, which I would have never thought it would hold this high. I think that's incredible within itself. That's definitely really cool. I think it's so cool that Dogecoin is doing its thing and proving me wrong. I think that's awesome. Alright, back to AMC. There's really not much going on. If you came here to watch AMC live or do anything, there's really not much going on. But in terms of what I think it's going to happen in the future, my predictions, I think we're going to see definite potential for a short squeeze. There's a lot of things that point that there's still potential for a short squeeze. A couple of hedge funds did buy into AMC today, so that's good news. I would think that they would only want to buy if they either saw future potential for this company in the long term or the short term. So whatever that case may be, I don't know. We did keep a really small uphill trend from our day low, which we did hold into the after hours as we're consolidated. So that's good. I think tomorrow will be an okay day, although SSR rule will not be in effect for tomorrow. So they are allowed to short shares at free will. Checking out Wall Street Bets. We got the "What are your moves for tomorrow" thread. I'm gonna throw on there to buy and hold AMC to the moon. Please be excellent to each other. I used to be, well, now I can pay off my car loan. That's awesome. Yeah, wow. A lot of mentions on Tilray and those ones. AMC falling out of the top 5 on Wall Street Bets for discussion. Not too sure how that's gonna be able to impact. I mean, we're pretty much on par with GameStop. It seems AMC and GameStop are on the same wave, but they're so far apart. And for anyone coming in, I like to interact in the chat. We just got this going recently. I had some issues getting it going with some connection problems in the beginning, but we're good now. If you want to interact in the chat, you should be able to. I love interacting. And smash the like button to help project this to some more people. We're just getting this going, so if we can get some people in here, we can keep it going. Start a flower garden, ayy. It's a motherfucking celebration, ayy. We should probably get the party started. Yeah, I know the shortcut, rather take the long way. Hate when niggas skipping hella tracks, let the song play, taking in the views, yeah, very consolidated, just chilling, not doing a whole lot. Just sitting there around 570, 575 maybe. Not a lot going on there. Sundial today did a really good job. For whatever reason, didn't want to load there. But yeah, Sundial today, wow. And even in the after hours, I'm not sure how you can get so many gains in the after hours like that, but that's awesome. I'd be really I'd be a little nervous about tomorrow morning. Is it gonna open that high, or is it gonna sell off tomorrow? A lot of big days on Sundial. Definitely gonna get into Sundial. I'm late on that trend. Unfortunately, very late on the Sundial trend. I don't know when this is supposed to slow down though. It's just really painful that only 2 days ago it was $1 and now it's in the $3 area into the after hours today. So I'm not sure if I would want to get in at $3, if I'm getting in and riding the wave, or if I would be getting in too high and getting ready to sink. So yeah, Sundial was incredible. I do see some people tuning in. I do love to interact with the chat. I'm gonna keep saying it. So if you've been here and you've heard me say it 10 times, I'm sorry, but ask me anything. Let's get some discussions going in the chat. That's what's glorious about the small streams, right? We can interact with each other. You know, you're not just another comment that's flying through. So. But yeah, I need to get in the Sundial. I just don't know when I should do that. Is it too late? Sundial chart right now looks like GME in November, right? I know, right? It seems like it could definitely blow up. I mean, I don't think that this is gonna not continue growing. That's what weed does, right? It grows. So as weed keeps growing, I think the stock will keep growing with it. I just don't know if I should get in. Yeah, I know it's not being shorted like that. I just know it's a good time, good investment, good time to get in. I just don't know if I should try and get in now, as it's, you know, it's at about $3.30. I mean, I'm not gonna do anything in after hours. I don't even know if I can with Weeble. I might be able to. But I usually don't do that. I usually only do it during normal hours. But yeah, I just don't know if I should get in above 3, or if it's gonna fall below 3, and I should try and get in with the $2 mark. As far as the RSI, it's always saying that it's, you know, it's only overbought or oversold very rarely. It's basically saying that this is good to go. Jalen says, yo, what's up, Jalen? Nice seeing you here again. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. Remember, I see you guys tuning in. Smash that like button if you think I'm doing an okay job. You don't have to right now. You could maybe give it a minute and rate me, but it does help project the content to more viewers. The more likes that it gets. I know that's kind of an annoying thing, but I didn't make the rule book. I really kind of could care less about the likes. I appreciate the support, and I like that it lets me know if I'm doing an okay job, but in terms of the algorithm, it's pretty weird. It's like they make me have to ask for it all the time. I know you tried to tell me about it, Jalen. You told me all about Sundial. I know. I definitely didn't forget about it. I kept my eyes on it. I don't know. It just seemed like it was going for a while, and it started so low, but it's still going. And that's the thing, is it wasn't shorted or anything. I didn't do my own due diligence, I guess, enough on the stock to, you know, I took my own L on that one. I should have definitely got in. It's not like I didn't have $2. That was kind of annoying. I should have definitely thrown in on that. What do you think, Jalen? Do you think it's too late for me to get in? Should I get in at the $3 range, or should I see if it'll fall back to the $2 range and try and get in there? 1,500 a day on it, no cap. Dang. Well, good job. That's some big gains. That's really good. I'm jealous. I'd be there with you, but I didn't do my own due diligence on it. Let me know if you think it's too late for me. Yeah, I don't think it is, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing. There's just a lot of hype with it, though, at the same time. That's a really good return, though, 1,500. And this can just keep going and going, as it seems, you know. To be honest, wait till pre-market, right? Okay, I'll wait. I'll keep an eye on it then. Yeah, I just don't know. I kind of had the same thought today as I did when we talked about it. You know, oh, is it gonna? You know, it's like a whole dollar difference. Like the entire day. You know, there's people buying it at $1.90 today, and how dumb would I feel to buy it basically within the same trading day? I mean, over $3. It will hit 10 next week, possibly. That's a good prediction. A lot of the weed stonks are priced pretty good. This is one that's, you know, priced a lot less than the other ones. Ton of volume, like you said. Yes, so much volume. The volume was turned up really high today. Lando says, leap call options are what drove the GME price up. The same thing might happen to Sundial, but AMC has the short interest. Yeah. Yeah, I know that. That's the thing. I'm invested in AMC and not Sundial at the moment, and I feel like that might have been a little bit of a bad idea. Honestly, what would have been a good play last week if I even took out like if I were to sell half of my AMC and put half of it into Sundial, I would have made up, you know, that would have been a better idea to do like a 50-50 split. And with that, you know, that cash, I had $600 I was willing to gamble. Basically, if I lost it, whatever. So I threw that on AMC at about $11.51 cost per share, and I got, I think it was like 51 shares or something like that. So I think I should have split that up. I should have gambled with two stocks. With the gamble money. But yeah, AMC has the short interest. I'm hoping that we'll be able to see a short squeeze. I think it's possible still. I mean, I think we would be seeing like a $2 to $4 share price by now. And I also think Wanda would have come out and said that they sold their shares. They said that they're prepping for a sale or something along those lines, but it's not confirmed that they sold. And I think if they did sell, we would already be like in the $4 range or less. And then, you know, with all these, you know, with how it's in unison with GameStop and like these, apparently 2 hedge funds bought into AMC today as well. So that's good. I mean, they're buying and holding. So what are they expecting for? Like a long-term future investment or a short squeeze? I don't know. You can make your own opinion based on that, but I would think, you know, given the pandemic and everything, and with where the company's at, that, you know, this might be pre-short squeeze. I'm hoping. So I do see a few more people tuning in. I do hate sounding like a beggar of all things. But if you would smash that like button, at least lets me know that I'm doing an okay job. And it does, most importantly, it projects the content to more viewers. So unfortunately, these streams, they really don't get suggested to that many people unless there's some likes on there. So any support helps, especially consider subscribing. I do come back on here and I stream. I'll be making some videos. I think I will live stream tomorrow during the regular market, so the regular trading day. So I think I don't know what time though. I don't know what time I'll chime in. If it'll be in the morning, midday, afternoon, I'm not sure, but I will definitely stream during the day tomorrow. So yeah, consider subscribing, coming back when we have a lot more action than this, you know, extremely low volume after hours. If anybody watching knows what this is, that'd be really cool. I saw that happen right before the bell. It went to 550, it says, and then back up. So that was like 580 to 550 and right back up into the after hours and consolidated the whole time. So that was really weird. And there's been a few weird things like this that I don't really know how to explain. I don't know what they are. And I don't see them on many other charts than GME and AMC lately, so more funny business. AMC coming up on its top resistance level in the after hours. Interesting. Continuing really that small trend upwards from the morning. It's very small, but it really is wanting to follow this trend. You can see from where it dropped, and it's dropped and started here basically, and from this point it's kind of wanted to stay on this trend line going upwards very slightly. Ladder attack. Not sure, did I just say that? Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on with these stocks though, with shorting shares and, you know, taking advantage any chance that the SSR rule is not in place. You can definitely see a difference on the day. Today SSR rule was in effect, so, you know, we had a much different looking day, which is cool. On top of the short interest report, which, you know, I remember seeing reports saying that they covered their interest and it's only going to be like 13 and 15% or something. There was a lot of fake news before that report came out, and that, you know, that basically, if you're going to fake news for what are you going to scare people away for? You don't want them to be a part of the short squeeze? Don't want to lose money? At least that's how I see it. I think you know, you start lying about numbers, and what's the reason? Usually it's to benefit the person who's lying about them. If anybody wants to interact in chat, throw anything up there, I'll respond to it, as long as it's somewhat relevant, or, you know, nothing bad or anything. But yeah, I love interacting with chat, so anything. They get too greedy, like, dang, can we make some money too? Jalen says. I know. Way too greedy. Way too greedy. I'm just wondering how this, we had such a powerful start, and then it totally transitioned. All this sell volume came in out of nowhere and turned it around, and still kept a slight upward trend from the morning down here, which is really strange to me. I don't know why. I think none of this would have happened if there was no potential for a squeeze. I think it's just a matter of when, but I don't know how to call it. I mean, how do you, it seems like we're just looking at a fake chart every single day that means nothing, where all of this is psychological and we're just waiting for a short squeeze, or we're waiting for it to crash down to like $2 or $3 and then give up. That's what I'm doing. I'm like all or nothing, at least right now. Yeah, they get way too greedy. Greed is they also use greed, I think, against us, where could you imagine if AMC or GME crashed? I know, right? I don't know, man. I would just I mean, think of how many people. There's a lot of negative energy around, like people who've already sold are probably sad about it or being negative online. I could only imagine how negative the narrative would be if AMC and GME, we just, like, tomorrow it opens up, AMC goes like $1.89, GME goes to like $4. Oh my god. Everyone would be entirely devastated. But with how much short interest there is, I don't think that's possible. I think the only way AMC can lose is if basically these two hedge funds that bought today, if they sell before the short squeeze, and if that Wanda Chinese investment company, whatever, if they sell their stake, which is apparently like, I think I read nearly 50%, which, you know, we'd be, I mean, cut the share price in half, right? Yeah, we're gone. We're out of the game at that point. But since they're prepping a sale, it would only have made sense that they would have sold when it was priced higher last week before, whatever. Why they would sell at the lowest point would make no sense. So in my opinion, it seems like they're prepping for the short squeeze to capitalize on that. So it seems like we have some momentum on our side. I just think Wall Street Bets needs to double down on AMC. We need to double down on it, and I think it'll really go to the moon. And that's the thing, is I also think the hedge funds doubled down, which they know that we weren't going to do. Doubling down's hard to do. That'd be like me throwing down another 600. I'm not going to do that. So some other whale, like Wanda not selling their shares, is going to have to do that for me. Does anybody have a prediction of when the short squeeze might happen? I'm gonna guess today's Wednesday. I'm gonna guess that tomorrow we're gonna have a rough opening. They're gonna try and beat us down, because listen, SSR rule's not in effect tomorrow, so they can short these shares at free will all day. So I think tomorrow might be another bit of a bloodbath. But if we do lose 10% tomorrow, then we're looking at SSR rule being in effect on Friday. And I think we can build up a lot of hype by Friday. Friday, I think, seems more likely than tomorrow. Wall Street Bets is ruined by bots now, though. Impossible to communicate to the masses now. Yeah, I know. There's way too much attention on it, which really sucks. But of course, it's the name of the game. You know, we have to be. There's money involved, so that's the name of the game. They're gonna do anything to interrupt us. We have to just be stronger. We can't fold on it. I'd say if it doesn't happen by Monday or Tuesday, people will fold. Yeah. I think that's a possibility, but I think, you know, taking it day by day, I think could change that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if we don't see some gains of some form by Monday or Tuesday, I really think Wall Street Bets needs to double down on AMC. I think if we just did that, it would trigger this short squeeze. Collect the profits off of Sundial. Collect the profits off all the weed stonks. Wall Street Bets is all over that stuff. Collect the profits. Let's go. Let's get the next set of profits right here on AMC. That's what I'm saying. And then go back to the weed stonks after we profit the AMC. Come on. Simply because if it doesn't hit $10 this week, most people invested are now inexperienced traders and they will fold. Yeah, I agree with that, definitely. I think that's definitely a possibility if they're getting into it now and, you know, they're seeing this. It's on discount right now the way I look at it. I got in at 11.51. It's only $5, under $6 right now in the fives, so it's on sale in my opinion. So if people are buying it at $5, but they aren't aware that it can go to $20-$30 potentially with a squeeze, you know, they might be selling at $6.50 or something, and then they're just gonna collect and sell there, or they're just gonna see the smallest bit of negatives and want to hop out. So the hedges will ultimately profit, to be honest. I don't know about that, because there were 2 hedge funds that invested in AMC today, and that is that's like, I don't know, like we're the soldiers, and that's like giving us a couple tanks to use. Like we're on the battlefield, all of us with our guns, and then all of a sudden they drop in a couple tanks from the sky that we're allowed to use or something. So I feel like that's good. And then Wanda says they're prepping for a sale, so I don't know why they would sell at the lowest point. I think they're prepping for a squeeze or for a big increase, whatever it may be. Same, I doubled down in at 877, not the best. How can you just, I'm sorry, but how can you hear me say that I got in at 1151 and then tell me you got in at less than 9 and it's not the best? Sure, it's not the best because it's 5 right now, but I think a lot of people would trade your average share price of 877 there. I think that's a good price. I mean, I think yeah, we are both hurting, aren't we, Jalen? I can read you my numbers exactly right now. Let's figure it out. Right now I've got invested into AMC. I don't know how it turned out to be this weird of a number, but we've got $594.30 invested and $295 lost. So I've got, you know, I put in about $600. I've got about $300 left. No bueno. That's no bueno. That's that's not good at all. And for anybody who may be new here, I just want to remind you to smash the like button. If I'm doing an alright job, it helps let me know that I'm doing okay and that you want to continue seeing the content. And it also helps project the content to new people. So smash that like button, it does help. And consider subscribing. I do these streams somewhat frequently. I will be streaming tomorrow during the trading day. So if you want to tap into that, definitely hit the subscribe button and be notified when I go live or post a video. Small channel, small family, so a lot of interactions here. It's a different kind of a style, I guess. I watch a lot of streams here on YouTube as well, and you know, sometimes they ramble about things that really most people aren't concerned about. You can see the chat kind of being like, hey, we don't really care, but they can't see it. There's so many people. LMAO, hurt to say out loud, huh? Yeah. Yeah, it does. It did. You could tell that I was probably like a little bit stuttering and trying to read it a certain way. I can think back now. Yeah, it hurt. It did hurt to say. The 50% loss always gonna hurt to say. I don't know why I would lose 50% of my money. That's not fair. It's on sale right now. Or hey, we could hope that more people are getting paid this week. Thursday, Friday, whatever, and we'll see some go into the market, hopefully into AMC. I think with the hedge funds buying in today, with Wanda prepping to sell, we still have 80% short interest. We still have a pretty clearly manipulated graph, it looks like, or chart. So I think we have a great potential for the squeeze. I just think we need to throw a little bit more money at it. GME doing the same thing, just steady and consolidated into the after hours, staying smooth. Yeah, so not a lot going on with live action AMC in the after hours today. But I do like the fact that it is consolidated and is staying at a steady rate. I think we would lose all hope and chance for a short squeeze if this were to be between $2 and $4 a share. And the fact that we're holding above, at 570, very easily, very easily. We're not letting them get a short price to cover their shares. They're not getting as low as they want. I know that. Where do I think GME is headed? I think it's headed for another squeeze, but I think there's like the interest rate percentages was like over 200, and now it's like cut in half. So a lot different of a run than AMC. Even though it looks identical, which is really funny. Everything about it is different. But I can see my prediction on that is I think it's going to squeeze, but I think it's only going to get to maybe, say, $300 a share, $200 a share. Who knows? Maybe 400. I think, of course, the hype and how many people are buying always depends on it. But I think it's possible for a squeeze, but I think there's like a new realistic number where it's not going to hit like 1,000 that could have maybe happened before all the restrictions and Robinhood and the hedge funds and the media manipulation and this, that, and the other. So not sure. I think it's, I'm not sure, but I think it's still possible for a squeeze, just not as, we're not hitting 1,000, maybe 300 or 400. I think some people will just make some money back, and that's going to hurt a lot of people because a lot of people got into GME over $250. So I think a lot of people are going to get burned on it because I think that's probably going to be like the maximum. That's just my opinion as well. I'm just an idiot on the internet, right? Elijah Clark says, do you think Tesla found a bottom? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I mean, Elon Musk, they've been saying that man hit bottom for a while now. No, he has a lot of haters, but I think Tesla will never really find a bottom just because of how revolutionary, I guess, Elon Musk is as a person more than even the company. I think actually, Tesla's value is also within the investor. It's not within the company. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder kind of thing. And I think this Tesla has a very special space with like the fans of Elon Musk. He tweets out Dogecoin and it gets it to pump, or Bitcoin or whatever. He has so much influence and power. The richest man alive. I just think Tesla can only go up. Also, considering Elon Musk doesn't give like 401k for Tesla employees, he actually just gives them stock. So if Tesla did find a bottom, then a lot of Tesla employees are going to be very mad because they lost one of their benefits, if that's the case. So I think it's going up in long term. Also, double down on AMC at 550. We must average down to cover our temporary losses. That's correct. If I had more money to throw at it, I've already put. I told myself before going in, I'll put like 500 or 600 into the gamble, and I did that before it got down to my cheapest purchase was at $8. So I'm currently sitting, my cheapest buy-in was at 8, my average is at 11.51. My first buy-in was at 13 something. So I didn't do that good on AMC. You definitely did a lot good at 550. I know a lot of people are getting it on discount, which I hope will also trigger that squeeze and bring in a lot of buyers. I think Tesla is just hurting because the EV market is expanding, but in the long run, they have some amazing projects. Hold on 1 second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. But yeah, I do agree. I do agree. I think Tesla's hurting a little bit because, everyone's jumping into the EV market. So investors just have more opportunity to, if there's only one fast food restaurant in a town, then everybody's just going to keep going to the same one. If there's more in town, then there's just more places for the money to go. Your first buy-in was at $4 and you sold it a month before the squeeze for $170? Oh no. Well, we all learn, you learned to hold it maybe a little longer, and I learned to maybe watch it a little longer because I didn't think it would return down to the $5 price, especially when I bought back in at $8. I thought that would have been where we held up at. Could I talk to you in a few minutes, please? Oh, okay, thank you. I'll be out in just a second. Sorry about that. Somebody brought me some food that I'll have to go pick up in a second because I am pretty hungry. Yeah, that would have been amazing though at that $4 price, but that's what investing is. We all live and learn, and it's never 100%. When am I hoping for my next stream? Oh, when am I hopping on my next stream? That works the same way. Probably tomorrow. I'll be on tomorrow during the day trade. I don't know exactly if I'll be on morning, midday, afternoon, the whole day. I'm not entirely sure, but I'll be here tomorrow, so smash the like, subscribe, all that stuff. It helps out, helps more people find the channel and everything. Brian says, you thought GME was going to go for a ride once it broke $60? Yeah, I really thought so too. Same with AMC. I thought they were going to the moon at this point right here, and then GME, like you said, I think was about the same time. Yeah, in the morning. But yeah, this is where it broke 60. I thought it was gonna go all the way in the morning when they both started doing that, but yeah, midday is bet man, diamond hands, diamond hands. But alrighty, that was just a small one for today. I'll be on tomorrow. Smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, all that fun stuff. I'll be on tomorrow during the day trading hours, so appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry about that. Just wanted to check out what's going on with the stream. If it was still on my end, it looked like it was lagging. So yeah, just wrapping this up now. So like, subscribe, all that. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate your time. Have a good one. See ya.